Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of The Witcher 3. We're back onto our original path. After those last 3 episodes where I went and explored the different endings, this is our first ending that we got. You know, the one where both Anna and Sienna managed to survive, and we got this whole celebration ceremony to commend Geralt's success for slaying the beast of Toussaint, that is, Dettlaff. Okay, so we're back in Beauclair. I noticed that there was a little side quest here in town. I don't really know what this one is, so let's just take a look together. What do we have here? It's nice to see that the city recovered so quickly after being attacked and almost completely destroyed by Dettlaff's vampires. But hey, with everyone here, it's easy to repair all the damages, I suppose. Oh, it's Guillaume! Oh, dude, he's not looking so good. Yeah, we kind of got a really bad ending with Guillaume and Vivian. So, kind of feeling bad for the guy. Let's see how he's doing.
I shall go. Or perhaps I won't.
Wow. This guy just walked in front of me at the perfect time. Alright. Hi, Guillaume.
Guillaume, what are you doing here?
Leave me be. Without my Vivian, life has no meaning. You are the last to whom I wish to speak.
Alright, well, that's really depressing. Haha. Well, I mean, during that quest, the Warble of a Smitten Knight, the quest is called, we kind of respected Vivian's wishes in not telling Guillaume about her curse, and in doing so, we kind of alienated Guillaume. And yeah, by doing that, also, Vivian doesn't fall for him, and in the end, he's kind of just drunk on the streets now, not doing anything productive with his life anymore, which is kind of sad, but hey, in light of all the better things that has happened while we are here in Toussaint, I'll let that one slide. Okay, I mean, to be fair, way more bad things happened while we are here than good things, like the death of those 4 knights. Milton in particular is probably the saddest one, because he was a character that Geralt is actually quite familiar with, so his death, yeah, not the happiest. Okay, so we do have this one other side quest here. This one is called A Knight's Tales. This is one that we picked up, I believe, from a notice board. Don't remember where, probably at Castel Ravello or one of those other notice boards that we read. And pretty sure this is the quest that pertains to some kind of a tree, and some dude is asking for help about it. So yeah, this is one of the few side quests we still have left to go in this DLC. Let's get onto it and see what this one's about. Check out those wild horses. Pretty cool. Living so close to civilization too.
I've not seen a bumper crop like this in ages.
Alright. Some kind of woodcutter's camp. Oh my god. Just seeing all these trees being logged is kind of depressing. Alright, here we go.
Gods be bum-poked. You must hang on, milady.
Woodcutter Jacob and his friendly wolf companion. You know what? I also have a friendly wolf companion. Why don't I call him? And they can play. There he is. Random wolf guy. This is Preston. Say hello.
You Jacob?
Heel, Moholt. Down. Who asks?
Okay, so that's Moholt. Cool name.
A witcher. Saw your notice.
Hold up. A witcher, you say? Like in Luis Herrera's Tales and Fables. Luckier than a green bleeding leprechaun I am. See, not a soul around believes this tree is Daphne, the cursed lady of legend. But you could lift the curse.
Yeah, if anyone's gonna do it, it's gonna be a witcher. I'm glad he read me write about Geralt through some fable and not through Monstrum. Because, man, the guy who writes it, I don't know who it is, it's always marked as anonymous. He or she, definitely not a big fan of witchers, based on their description. Okay, so...
Bit too old to believe in bedtime stories, aren't you?
Want your chops busted, witcher? How old I am, that is none of your poking concern.
Fair point. Not my business what you believe either.
Huh. I'm content we see eye to eye.
Yeah, and this guy's eyes are extremely bloodshot. I wonder what kind of substances he's been using. Okay, so he claims the tree is some kind of a girl based on some legend.
So what makes you think there's a girl cursed inside the tree?
Well, I came out with my dog Overhauled to cut her down. Axe in hand, a broad swing I took. The edge burrowed deep in her trunk, and bum-botch me if blood didn't spurt forth. My jaw dropped in the dirt, but right then I knew. Every jot of it in the tale of Daphne, Gareth, and the Witch of Lynx Crag.
Don't tell me. From Herrera's Tales and Fables.
You porking bet. 2nd edition, amended in octavo. I know those tales by heart. My nan read them to put me to sleep.
Guess she read it cover to cover, colophon included.
Colophon. You don't see that word being used very often. Is it strange that I know what it means? It's like the little logos and stuff that's inscribed in the front covers of a book. Anyways, why is this guy so fond of fairy tales? Actually, I also am really fond of them. I mean, we delved into an entire world full of fairy tales with Sienna. Yeah.
Got me curious, gotta admit. You really think the old tales are true?
Taking the weepy, are you? Do you think me balmy?
No, it's just these are dark, grim times. No room for knights pure of heart or happily ever afters. So I don't often run into folk like you.
Yes, true, the times are crud pie. But I see this as all the more reason to remember the tales. My gran would say, if you know not what to do, think to the chessboard knight and noble Alondra, and the path they would choose. She schooled me so thorough in it, I could not do otherwise, even if I wished to.
Chessboard Knight. Very cool. We did read a book on that here in Toussaint. That was a while ago, though. That was during our first visit. Has it really been over 100 episodes since our first visit to Toussaint? Man. Wow, we've come far. So I guess it's our duty now to take a look at this tree.
Let me take a look at the tree.
Careful now.
It's okay. I'm a witcher. Stand back. Alright. So, what's going on here? Oh, man.
I swear I hear sobs in the rustling leaves.
Yeah, my controller is like vibrating while I'm in the Witcher senses mode.
Actually does bleed. Looks like human blood too. And the bark resembles hypertrophic scars in places. Medallions humming like crazy. Intense magic at work here.
It's also really creepy. You can actually hear a woman crying coming from the tree. It's really freaky.
Blood seeped from the direction of the tree, judging by the shape of the stain.
Okay.
Logger was making good time. Strange, though. Willow's isolated. No other trees near it.
Okay.
And? Did you look at the tree close?
Actually does bleed. Pretty incredible. Looks wondrous.
Did I not say so?
Yeah, you did indeed. Actually, how much is this guy willing to offer for this contract? If this is even a contract at all.
My help doesn't come free, you know.
You speak to a lowly woodcutter. No stench of coin about me.
Yeah, oh my god, he's offering almost nothing. Well, seeing how we are pretty rich right now with not much to spend money on, I'm gonna spare this guy the extra amount of coins that he needs to pay us. Just the base rate is fine.
Agreed. I will pay as soon as the young mate is free.
Okay, let's look into it.
Willing to help, but first I gotta figure out where to start.
No need. I know it all. Miss Daphne and Sir Gareth shared a terrible and fearsome love for each other. Yet to prove himself worthy of her hand, Gareth was to face the Witch of Lynx Crag. Before Sir Gareth set off for the hill, Miss Daphne gave him her kerchief. a token of her favor.
Let me guess. He never returned.
He did not. She stood here, day upon day, night upon night, trying to spy him.
Till she sprouted roots and turned into a tree? Wonder why.
I will fecking tell you why. To await the moment when Gareth returns, kerchief in hand. That is the power of love. The power of longing. So you must scale Link's Crag. Search there for a means to free Daphne. I will give you my book of tales to refer to. And good luck, Witcher.
Alright. Got a free book out of it. Very good. Okay. Looks like we're gonna try to examine the house where the Witch of Link's Crag lives. Okay. First of all, we got a book, Tales and Fables. I'm actually excited to read this one. I do like myself a fairy tale once in a while. So, Sir Gareth and Miss Daphne loved each other so much it hurt. To win the approval of his future father-in-law, Gareth had to perform 7 challenges. Ellipsis. The 7th was the hardest. Geralt had to go to Link's Crag, find the witch who lives there and convince her to lift the drought that plagued the whole land. Everyone, including Daphne, pleaded with Gareth to humble himself before the witch. You see, the witch from Link's Crag was spiteful and headstrong, even for a witch, and only an act of true humility could break her icy heart. Gareth, however, had no intention of bending his knee before a witch. Instead, he planned to force her to lift the curse. Nobody knows what happened on Link's Crag, and Gareth never returned to his beloved. Daphne stood on the top of the hill and looked for him day and night. Finally, she turned into a tree, so that she may live to see the return of her knight. Such was the strength of her longing and the power of her love. Anyone who plunged his axe blade into the tree would see blood run from the wound. Folk started to avoid that place, leaving Daphne in peace to wait for her Gareth. In time, all had forgotten about her. It's actually a really cool fable. It would be a bit more interesting if we had any kind of backstory on this witch at all, because right now she's just like this mysterious entity who, I don't know, either killed or enslaved Gareth, right? If there was a story behind it, then maybe we can feel a bit more sympathy towards Gareth and why he wasn't able to come back, but this works. I mean, the story is very much abridged already, seeing how we just skipped the first 6 challenges. Okay, so we have another document here. This is the one for the 5th victim from Sienna. Yeah, we've already read that one. Okay then. Let's go see ourselves a witch. Go to Link's Crag. Alright. Oh, there's actually, I saw an enemy back here. It blinked on the compass once and then it just disappeared. Oh gosh. It's like a whole bunch of stuff. Just a bunch of wolves. Let's just leave them in peace. Okay, oh, there's actually people living here. Okay, I was gonna bring something up and I think this is a good time to do it. And that's regarding our armor and our equipment in general. I did say at one point in this playthrough that I was going to go through most, if not all, of the unique sets of gear offered by the Enhanced Edition. But at this point, it's seeming very unlikely. We don't have a whole lot of content left in this DLC, unfortunately. I didn't really pace myself very well with using these sets of equipment. But it's just this Dimeridium set, along with Arondite, they're just so fun to use. I like just seeing counters go up, you know, like this armor set. Oh, geez, kids, careful! There's a panther up there. This armor set, it charges up during combat, right? And it doesn't really require anything on my part. It just passively charges up, and once it's at full charge, I can get different blade enchantments by using signs. And also, if I take a hit, it does like some serious recoil damage to my opponent who hit me. So it's just a really fun set of equipment to use. And Arondite, while it's not as powerful as some of the other weapons out there, it does have the ability where after 10 hits, like you see there, I have the 10 counter there. I get extra crit damage and extra damage in general.
Doesn't mean it's not a threat though.
Oh, okay. So it's a very obedient panther, or just tame in general. not gonna attack me. So yeah, these weapons are just fun to play around with. I love watching counters go up. And it's probably one of the biggest reasons I stuck around with the reward from the Hearts of Stone DLC for so long, the Iris steel weapon. And also, the Iris is the strongest steel weapon I've come across in this game. It has over 1,000 attack damage. That's so crazy. There was that Ken Gates sword that we saw from a couple episodes ago, the one where we found inside the Unseen Elder's lair. That one we didn't get to use because, you know, we didn't keep that path, so just loaded another file. It was a very powerful weapon, like full of different attributes, and if it wasn't for Erendite and the fact that I chose a different path for the story, I would have probably used that weapon. It was an incredibly powerful sword. And but by going into the fairy tale world, we get this weapon, and this is one unique to that world because if you remember, we picked this one up at a fireplace. It's kind of like a Dark Souls reference where we pull out the sword. This one is called Geschäft. It has no unique weapon ability, but it is pretty strong. I mean, it has the same attacking power as a Hengate sword, but it has more armor piercing and less attack. Okay, I didn't realize he had minus 10% attack speed. Okay, it's not quite as good as a Hengate, but it is a unique weapon that we can use. At this point, though, I think we are too close to the end to really make use of any other great weapons. So I think from now to the end, we're just going to stick with our Dimeridium set, as well as the Erendite. Alright. So some very docile panthers lying around here. Which is good, because
a hut. The witches.
I'm not a big fan of fighting those cats. Alright, and so we have arrived at the witch's hut. This is like the lowest texture pot of food I've ever seen. Or in this game at least. It's like not even moving, it's just a static image. Okay.
Hut looks inhabited. No sign of the dweller though. Guess I'll look around.
Yeah, kind of creepy. Let's see what we have here. Oh wow. She actually has like different
warm
ingredients and stuff.
Smells inconclusive. No idea what ingredients are in there.
Smells are inconclusive. Alright, let's see what this witch has been reading. On the transmutation of bodies. The transmutation of bodies is one of the most difficult tasks any mage can undertake. Indeed, only the true masters of the art have ever accomplished it, and even they have only perfected one of its forms. This difficulty arises from psychophysical limitations, since a mage can only safely transform into an animal with which he is perfectly attuned. A famous example is that of Ulf Blackbeard, who dwelled for years in a cave with a bear in order to imbibe the life essence of that animal. Ooh. Are you sure he wasn't just a berserker?
Bones ground into dust.
Okay. And here's another book.
Liber Ivonis. Conclave of Mages banned this tome.
Liber Ivonis. Oh, okay. I then came to a place known as the Pnath Valley, in a world known as Shagai. The world of man cannot comprehend this land, where non-geometric space and blasphemous colors fly in the face of everything our eyes are accustomed to. In that instant, in the moment of my arrival, I teetered on the verge of madness. I shouted a noiseless cry and bloody sweat, when two suns rose above my head. I fell to my knees and prayed to Zosakwa, not for salvation, but for a quick death. And then they came. Oh no, who's they? Okay, more notes.
On the use of yarrow stems. Interesting.
Remarks on the proper administration of yarrow. Yarrow is, first and foremost, used for medicinal purposes. As mentioned above, when the leaves of this herb are placed against the flesh, they heal all kinds of trauma, wounds, and sores. Brew it, and the resulting tincture treats the common cold, colic, and loss of appetite. In addition to their healing properties, the branches of the yarrow plant can be used for fortune-telling. This method of divination might seem strange upon first glance, but is in truth simple and effective. It truly allows one to focus on the query at hand and gain an answer both accurate and satisfying. Ooh, yarrowmancy, if you want to call it that. Alright, what's with this pelt?
A wall of spell enhancements, or trophies.
Okay, so we have an arrow here.
Arrow, broken in half. No doubt to bring bad luck to the archer. Branch of a grapevine. Could be to ensure a good harvest, or a bad one.
And a creepy little doll.
Doll looks like an accessory for casting curses.
Voodoo magic going on here. And lastly, a kerchief. Uh-oh. Is this the one that Daphne gave to Gareth?
Silk kerchief, monogrammed DF. Could use it to break the curse if it's Daphne's.
None but feral cats stray in here most oft, yet it seems I've a guest from afar at that. What do you seek in my home?
Already found it.
You do not aim to lift the curse from the tree girl, do you?
What if I do?
Then you had best know you waste your time. The old tales? Did your Nan not tell them to you? Even I, the witch of Link's Crag, would be hard-pressed to overcome the power of love and longing.
Okay, and there we have it. There's the witch. I wonder if she has a name. Oh, we should ask her. What happened to Sir Gareth the Knight? I mean, it's a tale that it's been so long that most people have forgotten about it. How old is this witch exactly?
The lady's knight. You ever make it here?
Sir Gareth. Yes. He came to sway me, but had a quick change of heart. To be precise, it came after the first night we spent together. He stayed a fair while. Then his conscience got the better of him, and he resolved to return to his beloved.
Might have resolved to, but never made it.
A tragic fate befell him along the way.
You have anything to do with this turn of fate?
Of course. Was I to let another woman have a man who belonged to me? I could not abide it.
So she's the if I can't have him, nobody can kind of type of person. Alright. Let's see. So she does have the power to lift the curse, obviously, because she is probably directly involved in casting it. We can go with the nice approach or the threatening approach, or I can just choose to try to lift it myself. Let's try the nice approach. See if she will help us in doing this.
What if I asked you nicely to lift the curse, please?
Gareth met the fate he deserved, and what happened to his witch was not my fault.
Alright, so you didn't cast the curse, but could you help lift it?
I probably could, but why ever would I?
Because, oh man, alright, so we are coming across this decision again. I can either humble myself or threaten you to do it. Oh boy. If I can avoid a conflict with her, I think I would like to, because she hasn't done me any wrong, and we're just here on a Witcher's contract for only 50 measly crowns. So, really, honestly, all of these three options don't make up for the fact that I only get such a small reward. But I guess the easiest option here is just to humble myself. I'm sure the witch has seen this before, and we're not the first ones to come to beg for her help. Plus, it's interesting.
I'll humble myself, prostrate myself before you like the Gareth of the tale did. I beseech you to help me. Lift the curse that imprisoned Daphne in the tree.
When I saw you enter my hut, I thought, now there is a fellow who shall bend his neck for no one. Stand. None, not even I can restore to the lass the years she has lost, can erase the suffering she has endured. We cannot bring her back to life. But I shall tell you how you might let her depart in peace. Yet my aid shall have its price. A lock of your hair.
How can I know you won't use it to cast a spell on me?
I require this. I must, for with it I will cast a spell to conceal me from you for all time, and will use it for nothing else. You will nag me never again, and you've nothing to fear, I assure you. I always keep my word.
She seems trustworthy enough, but can we believe her? Yeah, lock of hair, huh? That's just asking for trouble. Voodoo magic, if you will. Well, you know what? We've already come so far. Just have my damn hair. You better not do anything weird with it.
I'll trust you against my better judgment. Lock of my hair's yours.
Splendid.
What do I need to do?
You must convince the maiden her beloved yearned to return, but perished in the attempt. Take her silk kerchief and a fragment of Gareth's remains. His bones lie bleaching in the cave beneath this rock. Fire must consume the kerchief and remains. And remember, your heart, your intentions must be pure. Clear?
Yeah. Thanks for your help.
You're welcome. And adieu. Once you walk out that door, never shall we meet again.
I don't know if I should feel happy or sad about that. She was actually kind of a very nice witch. Alright. I mean, to be fair, we probably could have solved the curse all by ourselves, but it's more interesting this way. Alright, so first we need to retrieve Gareth's remains. And in a cave somewhere down here. Yep. Probably just right. Let's just go down here. Here we go. Wow, this is a really concealed cave. Oh boy. We got some Kikimores. Alright. These are not so bad. The Kikimore warrior has a lot of HP and defense, but they don't do a ton of damage, so easy to manage. Okay, maybe I'll take that back a little bit. They do quite a bit of damage. I'm just careless. Still got a guard and stuff, so okay. And plus the little workers are pretty annoying too. Ah, damn it. Uh-oh. Better not die here. Hold on. Oh. Let's see if I can get out my boats. Exploding. Yes. Alright. That should do it. One last lash. Oh. Whoa. Okay. I thought this worker just jumped right in front of the warrior to save it. That's pretty cool. Alright. I'm just going to incinerate these eggs. It's best for them to not hatch anymore in the future. Right. Oh, wait. I think his remains are right up here. Aw, jeez. What have you done to him, witch? Seriously.
A knight's plate armor and some bones. Gareth's remains? These them? Wonder why the armor came apart. Magic? Or he just fall from a height? Gotta get back to the tree. Lift the curse.
I don't know if he just died from old age down here, or he was eaten by the Kikimores, or whatever, but whatever happened, that's pretty bad. Let me avenge you, Gareth. I'll set the place on fire. Okay, well, there's nothing else here. Some orichalcum powder. Okay, so we won't be able to lift this curse, so like the tree won't be able to become a woman again, but the witch said that we can free her from her suffering so that she can just move on to the next world, which I suppose is even better, because this is a different era now. According to the legend, this happened a very long time ago. If she were to come back without anyone else she knows around her, it might be a little strange. And plus, she'll probably just die, like, relatively quickly anyway. Alright. Actually, I don't know about that. The spotted white that we had to do for the main quest, where there's an old woman, she's supposed to be, like, well over 100 years old, but after we lifted the curse, she seems pretty lively still. I mean, would she just live on forever? I don't know. Maybe just an extended lifespan, because clearly she was still aging she was still aging as a white. So I can only imagine that Daphne was still aging as a tree. So she'll probably just, if she were to be transformed back into a human, she'll be like 1,000-year-old woman or something. That'd be pretty funny. Alright, so first, let's talk to Jacob.
So? You met the witch. You must have. What did you learn?
Yeah, the witch is actually kind of nice. She wasn't malicious towards me at all.
That witch? She's not near as bad as folks say. Made me bow and scrape, sure. But I know some sorceresses witchier than her.
Joyous bleeding news, but what about Daphne?
What happened to using the word porking? I always thought that was kind of strange.
I can lift the curse, free her, by performing a ritual, making a sacrifice of her kerchief and Gareth's remains. But we gotta start at the right time. When the hour comes, I'll light 4 fires for the 4 winds, then begin the ritual.
Fires? Then I shall be of use to you after all. Seems you need wood. Much of it.
Chop as much as you can. I'll see to the rest.
He is a woodcutter after all. Bringing me some firewood shouldn't be much of a problem.
I've chopped and stacked the wood. What now?
My turn. Gotta light fires and talk to the woman enchanted in the tree. No idea how this'll turn out, so just in case, stand at a distance. And if you see me draw my sword, run.
Expecting something to come out of the tree. Alright. So first we light the southern fire, which is... what, this one?
Look your last to the world's 4 winds. From the south, not a word.
Oh wow. I can still hear her crying. And the eastern fire here... oh, come on.
From the east, no cry is heard.
Northern.
From the north, silence sighs.
And the west.
From the west, peer hollow eyes. Cease your vigil. Dead he lies.
Did that work?
Hear me, you who hide beneath this bark. The day of your freedom has come. Behold a kerchief, proof of your love for another. Behold, a bone of he to whom you offered your love.
Gareth, my Gareth, he shall never return.
No, he won't.
Is his love for me gone? Did he stay true?
Oh boy. At this point we can tell her that he was kind of unfaithful, but in the end he did come to his senses, so I don't think we should disgrace him while he's like dead. He was gonna come back to you, Daphne.
Gareth broke his vow.
Oh no, that's not the one.
Failed to stay faithful.
It's fine.
Man is built of mud and filth, milady. and is like to blunder, we all are.
How cruel is the world to render conferring one's love so hard?
But what would the world be without love?
The time comes that I depart. I've waited too long. I've suffered too much. And now I wish to go.
Farewell, milady.
I thank you, stranger. And you, my knight. I thank you for speaking to me. For standing vigil at my feet.
I did not think it would end this way. I hoped we could revive her. But I guess it was not to be.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I didn't want to choose that option where I said he was unfaithful. But in the end, it didn't matter. It didn't seem like she was too distraught about it. She was still able to go on to the next world. So everything worked out in the end. I think, I mean, is this not a happily ever after? It almost is, right? She managed to be freed of this curse and move on. I mean, Gareth didn't have a happy ever after, but he died long before she was actually even a tree. So let's just say it and see what happens.
Ever after doesn't often happen in life, sadly.
You did well. Here, your pay. And the book is yours as well.
Thanks. Take care of yourself.
So long, Witcher. I must think. Put this straight in my head.
What is there to think about at this point? She's gone. The curse of the tree has been lifted. It's probably not going to bleed anymore from this day on. Certainly not crying anymore. Alright, we're done here. Jacob, you have anything else to say?
Right lucky thing you showed up.
Okay, good. Alright, well, my armor needs some repairing. Is there a blacksmith somewhere around who can repair my armor? Well, no, there's none in Castel Ravello. I don't really want to go back to town just for the armor. Let's just keep on going. We'll do a couple more of the final remaining places of interest here in Toussaint, and then we'll see what to do after that. Okay, so wow, we just became night all of a sudden. Not a big fan of traveling in the nighttime, but should be okay. Yeah, some of these places of interest that we still need to do are part of the Night for Hire side quest. We need to complete all of them in order to completely finish up this side quest. So, this is good. Oh yeah, I forgot. Should not be following that 3D marker on the map. Should always be following the mini-map instead. Yeah, that one, just like the 3D marker, just leads you to some weird places. Okay, and what do we have here? See a lot of enemies. Oh, bandits. Preston, you with me? Ah, yes, he is. Nice. Let's do this together. Oh my god, this guy is in Nilfgaardian armor. Alright, let's cast a puppet on him. Nice. Got some help out. So it's like a Nilfgaardian deserter. I mean, technically, everyone from Toussaint is Nilfgaardian, but this guy is like patriotic enough to be wearing that armor. Alright, I mean, these bandits not really putting up much of a fight. I did manage to take control of the most powerful one there because he's the guy with the spear, and I typically don't like to mess with these bandits with a spear. So yeah, this works out just fine for me, and there he goes. Let's see what we find here. Orders on bloody paper. Alright, maybe we'll learn why this guy deserted. Carlo, Sending you another batch of hayseeds with big streams of banditry. Train them well as only you can, and send me the tough ones. Drown the others in the pond. Loth. What? Batch of hayseeds? Is that a metaphor for something? Or are they actually talking about some kind of seed? Guess we'll never know. Alright. Got the treasure here. What do we got? Ooh, that's a lot of crowns actually. And not really much else. Oh, we have this. Codex of Loth. Half-breeds Hansa. Loth half-breed. Oh, half-breed. Yes, of course. That one dude. Have we taken him out yet? I don't think we have. Is he something we can even kill? Guess we'll have to find out soon. We're chained dogs in rusted rags, forced to stare into the manners of the rich and rot with jealousy. We toil in their fields for few pathetic crowns. We've not even got a great war, no great tragedies. Our great war is fought against ourselves. Our great tragedy is our banal existence. Our elders raised us to believe one day we will throw off our weighty burdens, but that shall never happen. Slowly we have come to realize this, and that has us rip-roaring with rage. Loth's Hansa gives those who join something in return. It shows them that without pain, without sacrifice, the Hansa would achieve nothing. That by joining its ranks, they will get what they have always desired. But to grasp this, they must be ready to fight for their lives, because when you come here for the first time, you must fight. Yeah, you must fight. Alright, the Arcanium powder, interesting. And that's it. Okay. Let's move on. Couple more places of interest up here. Yeah, let's do a couple more. We've got time in this episode. Oh God, what the heck happened to you, Preston? He just tipped over and died. What? I mean, that's not the first time that's happened, but usually I don't see it on screen. I guess it's because this wolf talisman has a time limit on it for the summon. So it only lasts maybe, I don't know, 20 minutes and then it just goes away. No, it doesn't even go away, it just falls over and dies. And then I can loot his corpse. It's actually a great way to kind of... Oh hey, what's happening here? Is she alright? Or is this just... Oh, alright. So, interesting. There used to be a person in distress here, but I guess I've already done this one and freed the herbalist. Looks like there are two of them actually. Hi. Can I shop with you?
I just told you.
Nope, I cannot. Alright, nothing too interesting here. What about in the chest?
Here, kitty, kitty.
Okay. Yeah, don't get too excited. Oh, jeez. Alright, we got some bar guests here. I don't really want to fight these. Bar guests are not the most friendly encounter. Let's see if I can climb up this mountain. Stop following me then. Yeah, that's right. Run back to where you came from. I'm telling you, man, Geralt is such a good climber. Look at this. These steep hills, nothing. Oh hey, we're back to Lynx Crag. I didn't even realize. Yeah, of course we won't be seeing the witch again. According to her, she is able to cast a spell with a lock of hair so that we will never see her again. It's like we are just wiped away from her existence. Or her existence is wiped away from ours. Or both. Oh hey, another bandit camp. Alright. Let's take out this archer first. Yep. Make really quick work of that. Alright. Ow. Wow. Pretty good. But not good enough. Nice. Oh no! Ah! Missed my chance to finish her again. Keep doing that. Come on. Let's get a finisher. Damn it. Oh wait, this is not... Oh, here we go. No! I missed it again! That could have been a really epic finisher. Obviously, if we execute a finisher while there are still other enemies remaining, it's just like, you know, you do it normally. But if it's the last enemy, usually it's a very cinematic one. We get to see those in Vanilla Witcher 3 quite a lot, because finishers are very easy to do in Vanilla Witcher 3, but in the Enhanced Edition you have to manually trigger it, which, yeah, makes it a little harder. Okay, so here we got a wet letter smelling of soap. Balastro, you and your rat-diddled helpers deserved 100 hard flogs to your bare bums for what you did, what you got up to last night. I ordered you to prepare edible fare for our band. After eating that stew you made, even Amora, who drinks pickle juice by the quart and washes it down with rancid goat milk, was squirting out both ends. What did you put in there? Dog diarrhea? Oh, God. If any of you steps anywhere near the pots again, I'll chop your heads off myself. Tomorrow, I want to see your whole sodding kitchen crew by the river. You're going to wash our Hans's dung-stained knickers till your knuckles bleed. Loth. Okay, I mean, at least I'm not going to kill them, right? That already makes you, makes Loth better than Philibert. Philibert Four Fingers. Man. The most despicable man to ever walk Toussaint. Alright, let's see what's inside this cave. Got a lot of shrooms growing here. Oh wow. It's like a massive bandit camp here. Look at this. Hey guys. Sorry to spoil your fun, but Witcher's here. Alright, oh, hi. That is a spear. Oh wow. Damn it. He just ran right into my armor ability. Huh. Yep, Ard's still pretty good. I actually haven't used Yurden in a while. I should be using it more. Yeah, it is pretty good. Yurden combined with Igni. Like, how do these bandits even stand a chance? The answer is, they don't. Yeah. Even attacking me and having the attack connect just kills them. Oh, this armor enchantment is so good. Alright. What else do we have here? Oh, some explosive barrels. A pile of dimeridium ores. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Anything else? Oh my goodness, more of them up here. Oh wow, there are so many of them. This is crazy. I should have actually drank a potion or something. It's not too late. I would like to. We have the stuff. Yeah, let's drink this full moon potion. More health and more poise. Wait, was it poise or was it poise damage? I think it's just poise. Yeah, because poise damage is tiara. Alright, this guy with the shield is actually kind of annoying. Come on. Ah, there we go. Gotta finish her off too. And now that our Arondite is all charged up, these bandits should die pretty quickly at this point. Yeah, it's like being in the middle of a fiery blender. Like, these bandits just stand absolutely no chance. Oh man. I feel kind of bad for them, honestly. They were just here minding their own business, and suddenly this Witcher comes through, just sweeps up the entire bandit camp. Alright. Some wire? Nah, that's not exciting. There's still some bandits back here, yeah. I don't think they actually heard all the fighting back there, so too bad for you guys. Oh, ow. Actually got a hit off on me. Didn't do much damage, but not bad. Okay, good. Alright. I'm not even going to loot these bandits anymore. All they drop is maybe a couple of crowns, maybe some food. Nothing that I really need anymore. Oh, is this Loth? Yes, this is, no wonder this is such a big bandit camp. This is actually a Hansa base.
Why the bum sweat did you come here?
Oh, here he is. Loth Half-Breed. Is he actually a halfling? No, he's not.
You stand no chance against us.
Or whatever they're called. Not halfling. What are they called again? Oh, I think they are. There are very few of these guys actually in the Witcher universe, but he's not. He's just a regular human with a bunch of defense and a shield. Let's see if I can disarm that shield by attacking him with an Ard. Another Ard, maybe. Ard does drain their stamina, so I guess when they run out of stamina, they're supposed to drop the shield. But maybe this guy is programmed to never drop it. That's fine. We can have him eat some bolts instead. Yeah. Shield is not going to protect you from that. But man, that's defensive. Come back here. Into my yurt. Oh man. Just destroying him here.
That's enough of that.
Oh, jeez, I'm out of stamina. Let's do a couple more crossbow bolts. Oh, yeah, there we go. And thus the tyranny of Lost Half-Breed is finally at an end. We read a lot of different wanted posters for this guy, and finally he falls. Who knew he was in this very remote corner of Toussaint, just hiding out in some cave. Here's his diary. Let's see. Most entries cannot be deciphered. Some pages are smeared with grease and ink blots. Day 143. Now that's what they call popularity. They've been coming in droves lately to join our Hansa. In fact, I've had to start turning some away. Sadly, most of the newcomers are dung-booted jelly diddlers. Send that lot to demand coin from a caravan, and even the horses would soil themselves laughing. That's why I've put Carlo in charge of drilling the new recruits. He's pitched camp to the south of Lynx Crag, that rock where the witch lives. I despise such old wenches like plaguey vapors, and would gladly fix up a pyre for her. But after what happened at the Cutteran estate, and bet my own danglies that was her doing, so we'd best leave her be. Day 167, it's decided. Within 2 sundowns, everyone's going to be talking about my band's ride through Fox Hollow. My lads deserve some fun, and there are plenty of men to gut and wenches to diddle there, so we're in for quite a ball. Rumor going around claims clay pots grow from the ground in those parts. If it's true, perhaps I'll gather up a gaggle of those peasants. But then put them to work digging up that pottery and we'll soon open up shop. Every organization's going to stay nimble and agile these days, so we'll pivot instead of slaughtering merchants and knights. We'll sell teapots. Well, that's very nice of you, half-breed. Day 182. Felt like my spirit was trying to crawl out of my bum. That's how badly our kitchen crew botched our last batch of victuals. When knights errant attacked us after that, not a man among us was strong enough to hold a sword. We've got to get our hands on a real cook. Only thing more dangerous than an imbecile with a sword is an imbecile in charge of a cooking pot. Perhaps a quick raid of the cockatrice fisherman's chowder would be peasant's change. After all this did dog doo-doo. Stew the dog doo-doo. Nice. Okay. Of course, we read about the guy who cooked him that meal. Yep. He didn't get executed for it, but nothing good happened to him, let me tell you that. Alright. Okay, some florins here. Got a nice chest, 200 crowns, very cool. And some diagrams. Okay. Nothing like super exciting. Alright, and that is the end of this Hansa. I think the last one here in Toussaint? Yeah. Gonna have some knights joining me soon to celebrate our victory. Here we go. Good, and that's the last of them. Yeah, Hansa's reign of terror has ended. Yeah, okay. Good, and also we unlock a armorsmith here, which is exactly what I need. This damage armor icon on the side is actually bothering me a bit. I need to repair it. Okay, here we go. He's just standing on the table.
Seems you did our work for us.
If it was your job to exterminate them, yeah, I did.
They were like an ulcer on Toussaint's derriere. Loath half-breed. The most cankerous of them all.
Yeah, judging by all the wanted posters for him, I bet he is. But who was this guy exactly?
This loath half-breed, part elf?
You might have had a look before you tore out his innards. He was called half-breed. Rumored to be half-elf. But in truth, who knows? Besides, how is one to know a half-elf? By one normal ear? One pointy? I've no notion.
Probably right.
You mean they really have two different ears?
No, you really don't know a thing about them.
Yeah, he was right in not knowing a thing. Alright.
Mind if I have a look at your goods?
Be my guest. I've top-notch armor. But as an expert, you'll see that for yourself.
Okay, I mean, really, I'm just here to sell off some stuff. Actually, I don't need to sell anything. These are the gloves that we got from Regis for picking up Mandrake. Too bad we'll never really make use of that again. Alright, so let's repair. 484 crowns, good enough. And adieu, good sir. Okay, that's good. Let me take a look at my map here. And, yeah, look at this. Just one more place of interest remaining in the entire Toussaint. And we know this because we've actually read all of the notice boards, which do unlock all of these places of interest. And I'm pretty sure there are no more remaining. So let's go ahead and just do this last one here, wrap it up. And then we can move on to some other things. I mean, there are for sure other side quests that we haven't done yet. And where the heck am I going? This is not the way out. See, can I even find the way out? I think it's just up here, right? Oh, jeez. Why has this place got to be so confusing?
Patrolling on an empty stomach.
Up here?
Stocks and the whip await those running riot. Our duchy values peace and
up here? No, this is the same place. Like, oh my god, I'm an idiot. Just go back to the same place. No, it's not over there. Okay. Up here? This is not the same place again, right?
Stocks and the whip await
no, it is. What?
Riot.
This is so confusing. It's over here. Here we go. Okay, so this is where we fought the half-elf. I thought he was a halfling. But there should be an exit right here. Oh, yes, finally. Get me out of here. Whew. Good thing we had the key for that. Okay. Moving on to the final place of interest in this game. Where will it be? Man, we've come a long way. There are literally hundreds of these places of interest in The Witcher 3. And finally, we're up to our final one. Oh, it looks like someone in distress. Oh my god, can I finally rescue one of these guys? Because seriously, they have so little health. I have to, oh my god, no. I have to kill these bandits before these bandits kill the knight. Like, this knight, he can probably take like 5 hits and that's it.
Succumb to death's
Come on. We got this. Yeah, screw defense. Just trying to kill them at this point. Nice. That's another one dead. Because we've come across several of these knights errant before, but we were never able to save one because they die so fast. Here we go. Finally.
Friend, I thank you once more for saving my bum.
You could have saved your own bum by running away. You know, like, did not need my help. Well, I mean,
I think I shall say tittle it all.
Kind of needed my help in just distracting them, but you could have just ran away instead of trying to fight again. Alright, here we go. Orders for Edgar. How do you pronounce that? Edgar Sissodoigt? What? What a weird name. Okay, to Edgar C., I'm just going to call him. I'm sending you one of those miscreant knights. This particular Bluda Shrek attacked our lads near Fox Hollow, sent 6 of them, and 1 dog off to push daisies. I was about to hack him apart on the spot, and then I thought, this harlot's brute deserves some more thorough hacking than I can give. So use those famous scissors of yours and trim him of all protuberances and danglies. Then cut out his innards and make origami. Just be sure to tie him up good before you get to work. Even with his hands tied, the maggoty mug swung so hard teeth came pouring out of Bolaf's jaw like crowns spilling from a full pouch. Loth. Oh, jeez. I thought Loth was not quite as bad as Philibert, but maybe I was wrong. Huh. Okay, well, at least we managed to save this last one. I guess that's fine. Out of all of the knights errant who were attacked by bandits, we only saved this one guy, but hey, one is better than nothing. Okay, and to cap this episode off, I think it's time to read some more of these books that we still have. I would like to finish reading all of these books at some point. So let's get right on to it. So we still have quite a few of them, it looks like. Yeah, let's go with 3 books for now. And there will probably be a few more episodes to the series. We'll finish these off. Okay, what do we have here? Me, My Panther and I by Abigail Lett. As a young adept of the art of medicine, I was once asked by my mentor, Nurse Hatch, to gather some herbs needed for poultices. I set out for the woods and sought ripe specimens, when all of a sudden a juniper shrub began to swish and shake. It must be a leshen or another monster of some sort, enraged by my insolent theft of the forest's treasures, I thought. Luckily, it turned out the beast was no leshen, but a little panther. Full of pity, I decided to share the bread and dried meat I brought in my bundle with the cub. From that moment on, I brought the panther something to eat every day, and every day it waited for me next to the juniper. A year passed, and the panther grew so big I was afraid to approach it, so I would just throw bits of meat and leave as quickly as possible. Then a sickness left me bedridden for a month. When I was finally back on my feet, I went to the woods to the juniper shrub. My beloved panther, now as big as a horse, only roared from afar. I bolted. Panthers are beautiful animals, and they are quite fascinating as well, but I valued my life, and that is that. Yeah, wise man. I was totally expecting a very tragic ending there, but this guy was very smart. Actually ran away from the wild beast. Van Grott's amazing anti-fletter stratagem. Fletters are a vile and unsophisticated variety of a vampire. They are unable to run properly, cannot bear direct sunlight, and are generally none too wise. Some fletters hunt alone, whereas others prefer to attack in groups. Perhaps it is a matter of instinct, having sensed blood. They assess the size of the victim and, if necessary, summon their kin. The only strong suit of these leeches is their ability to leap towards a potential victim. Fighting a fletter is no different than fighting any other kind of bloodsucker. Apart from the obvious means, such as garlic, buckthorn, and sunlight, a hunter should stock up on silver. A lit torch may prove helpful as well. Well said. I don't know about the garlic part, but yeah. He is right about fletters able to leap up into the air. That attack is, it's pretty nasty. The Wondrous World of Insectoids, a supplement. Let it be known there exists no being more wondrous than the giant centipede. Verily I say unto you, blind is he who fails to see their evolutionary advantage over all other species. After all, is there another creature so perfectly adjusted to living under the ground, as well as on top of it? Another being able to pelt through passages invisible to the naked eye and construct stunning subterranean cities? Verily I say unto you, let us bow before the divinity of 1,000 limbs before it is too late. Let us shelter behind the chitin thorax on which the swords of our enemies shall break. Let us bring nourishment for the great mandible. Let us devote ourselves to these wonderful giants, these titanic insectoids, these scolopendromorphs. Let us resemble Shaelmars, their humble servants, who make it possible for this grand species to become even stronger and even greater. Our toil shall be rewarded, I promise you this. Praise the great mandible. Oh my god, this guy's gone insane. He wants our world to be ruled by insectoid overlords. Or, to be more specific, centipede overlords. I don't think centipedes are actually insects. Pretty sure there's some kind of arachnid or something like that. I don't know their exact classification, but they're definitely not insects, I can tell you that. Well, okay. we're gonna end things here this time. We are very close to the end of this series now, and it's been a very long road, but there's still some other stuff that we can still do. So yeah, we're not at the end yet. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'll see you in the next one.